Hello everyone and welcome. I'm going to show you how to model a kayak or the canoe. The model that I will create can be found at the SolidWorks Zen Facebook page. I'm going to do a short introduction through the features that I'm going to use through the video tutorial. So let's find the model. I'm going to use the Opera web browser because it will allow me to pop up the video and scroll down for the features list. So type the SolidWorks Zen Facebook or just follow the screen. Okay, so the model can be found at the SolidWorks Zen Facebook page right here. And now I'm going to pop up this video and search for the features list that I'm going to use through this modeling tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to YouTube channel and I'm going to search for the features while this model and this video is still running here, and I can toss it left, right or wherever I want and scale it down or scale it up like this. And okay, the most attractive features that you will learn in this tutorial are offset surface, extrude, surface extrude, 2D sketch, extrude cut, 3D sketches, sweep surface, fillet tangent, surface trim, construction line, convert entities, and circle, spline, circular pattern, surface knit, and so on. So let's get started. I'm going to shut these screens. Okay, now we are going to new and select part and click OK. My goal is to make the hull of the kayak using boundary surface option. Boundary surface is a tool built in SolidWorks with which you can make surfaces between boundaries. So I need two boundaries and at least one line that represents the path. So I need 3 sketches, and this first sketch will be in the front plane. Just follow the dimensions that I typed here. Boundary surface is used a lot in boat making industry. In most cases it delivers a higher quality result than the Luft tool. Okay, this is the first sketch and I need 2 more. The second one will be in the top plane and the third will be in the right plane. After I finish all these 3 sketches, I will use this mentioned boundary surface tool. As you can see, I missed the plane on which I draw. I don't want it. Therefore, I need to close this sketch and discard it. I'm going to make a new plane and then draw on it. So go to reference geometry and plane and click on this point right here, and this is the plane on which I want to draw. Now the second sketch will be okay. the second sketch is created. Now the third sketch on the right plane. So go to right plane and sketch, Ctrl 8 for the normal view, and start sketching. I'm ready to use the surface boundary option. Go to surface and select boundary surface. Now right click and select selection manager and choose this sketch number 1. Right click to confirm, and then the sketch number 2. Right click to confirm, and the direction 2. This is the path. It should look like on the screen. Confirm, and this is the first part. Now I'm going to use the mirror option, and I'm going to mirror about the front plane. Go to bodies to mirror, select the body or the surface body and choose knit surfaces. This is important because I want these two surfaces to become one surface. Okay, see here, surface bodies, it's only one body, but if I uncheck this knit surface, I will have two bodies, two separate bodies. I want these two bodies to be one body, so I'm going back and turn on this knit surface option. Now I'm going to use mirror once again, but this time mirror about right plane, and I'm going to mirror this surface and of course knit again. The next step is to use the trim feature. I will use it to make the surface more realistic and better looking. First I need a sketch. Now go to a surface tab, surface, and select trim surface. Make sure that under the trim tool the sketch 5 is selected, and then choose what surfaces you want to delete. Now I'm on my way to making the upper part of the kayak. I need on one sketch, and then I will use the boundary surface again. But this time I will use only one sketch and one surface. So this is the surface line, confirm with the right click, and this is the sketch. Okay, now one more time for the right side of the kayak. As you can see in the feature tree on the left side, I have three separate surfaces. I want them to be merged into one entity, so I'll use the knit surface option. Choose all three surfaces, choose merge entities, and select OK. If I suppress this surface knit option, you will see that I have three surfaces right here. Okay, and if I use this surface knit feature, I will have only one. Now I will make a place for the driver of the kayak using the familiar trim command. Just follow the video and use the same dimensions as me. After I dimensioned the seat for the driver, I will use the trim option and trim these surfaces. Then I'm going to use the fillet option that will shine up all this work a little bit. I will use the radius of 20 millimeters, so go to fillet and follow the video. Now it looks much more attractive. The next thing I'll do is making of the curbs for the slot where the driver will be sitting. To create the curb, I will use the swept surface option. For this we need two profiles. One must be closed and will represent the bed, and the other one represents the profile of the curb. So this sketch represents the profile of the curb. The important thing here is that this line and this point are pierced. Now you can see that this sketch is black. That's what I wanted. Now I'm going to create the second sketch. This will represent the pad and it needs to be closed. So go to 3D sketch and select the lines that I selected. Okay, and use convert entities. Now this is the sketch that represents the pad, and go to surface and sweep surface. Under this blue area, select this profile, right click to confirm, and under the rows area, select the closed profile. Okay, and you can see that this looks not so well. Okay, and you need to click here, keep normal constraint, keep normal constant, sorry, and now it looks way better. Confirm and use the knit surface option to connect the newly created surface with the hull of the kayak. I will now turn the surface into the body by using the thicken feature. Follow my instructions on the screen and carefully select all the same as I do, because this option can be a little tricky. If you have not used the same dimensions as I did, it is possible that this option will not do what we would like. Please note that we no longer have surfaces in the feature tree. Now this is a solid body. Now I'm going to round the edges by using a fillet option. I want to make a barrier between the two slots, but first I need to go to top plane and create a new plane with the distance of 50 millimeters from the top plane. Okay, confirm, and now I can start sketching on this newly created plane. Control 8 and go to line and draw 3 lines with the distances like on the screen. So I want to make a barrier between the two slots. The way I'm going to do that is by using the rib option. Rib is a special type of extruded feature created from an open or closed sketched contours. It adds material of a specified thickness in a specified direction between the contour and the existing part. You can create a rib using a single or multiple sketches. The ribs are commonly used in plastic parts to provide structural integrity. So go to Features and select Rib. Now I'll use the Rib option again. Instead of the Rib option, you can also use Extrude Base or Bows option. The Rib option joins the newly created part with the existing structure, while the Bows Extrude option gives you a choice whether you want the newly created part to be connected with the existing body or you want this newly created part to be a separate body. Now I'm going to edit the rear slot that can be used for storing things. So go to creating a new plane. Normally there would come the cover, but the cover is not a part of this tutorial. Start sketching on this newly created plane and follow the instructions on the screen. Okay, now I will use a little surface modeling options again. My goal is to create a curve around the slot that is used for storage of personal items, but with the usage of surface commands. Now I used this surface offset option, and now I will create a circle and use the trim option to trim the outside part of the surface that I don't want. Now the thicken option is on the agenda, with which I will turn this surface into the body. Please note that here the merge option must be included if we want the newly created body to be added to the body of the kayak. The last thing I will do on this tutorial is adding cosmetic fillets, just to make this slot look more attractive. It is general recommendation to save the cosmetic fillets for the last. Try to add cosmetic fillets after most other geometry is in place, because if you add them earlier, like I did, it will take longer to rebuild the part. This is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, goodbye.